and Benny. You missed us. Hi, buddy. Back on the farm. So we went out again this past weekend and had us a few days doing a little fun. And it's very important to make sure that you're having a little fun. But when you home in farmsteads, you gotta plan it a little bit. It's not, you gotta have all the right things set up to be able to do stuff quickly and to get you a little quick weekend getaway. And I'm gonna try to explain on how best we do that and how you can too. First and foremost, have your chores to a minimum. Make it to where it's easy for whoever is going to do it, that anybody can feed your animals. It's very important to do so, and things like not making them have to go into the fence kind of thing, because the biggest thing is they just need to eat, right? So making sure that you have troughs and different stuff like that right on the outside of the fence to where it's easy for them to feed. Make sure that you don't have 1,000 different setups that they're having to go clean waters, they're having to go do feeds. You want to make it as simple as possible to set up for whoever's taking care of your farm. The next thing is making sure that you have plenty of everything. Make sure that you got plenty of hay. Make sure that you got plenty of feed, any kind of minerals and stuff that you give. Make sure whoever's taking care of your farm doesn't have to go get anything. You've already got it all there. And the hardest piece, the person that is going to take care of your farm, figuring out who that's going to be. I'm telling you, one big thing is you would always want it to be somebody that would just do it for you out of the kindness of their heart. But what I'm telling you is when it comes to farm sitting and having to be a farm sitter, it's a lot of work. You know it because you do it every day. So if you're able to pay that person a little bit, I promise you, when you come back, it's going to be a little bit more taken care of than somebody just trying to throw some feed out there. Now, when it comes to the person, hopefully it's a family member. Hopefully it's somebody that loves your place like you love it. That way they'll take care of it like you would or as close to it. But if not, there are ways to find farm hands. You can find college kids. You can find, talk to the FFA at the local high schools. There's these kids that love this stuff so much that want the experience, would be willing to do it maybe for a little bit of money. That's going to be probably your best bet, is finding schools with agricultural programs to help you get somebody to take care of this farm. You don't want to just hire just anybody, because you want to make sure that your animals are taken care of while you're gone. And then build a relationship with that person. Treat it like it's a babysitter for your kids. You want it to be the same person over and over again, and as much as you can, or they're willing to. You don't want to have to keep switching it up, having a new person every time that you have to teach. And then once you have that built relationship with whoever it is that's helping take care of your place, then it's going to be much more easier. You're going to be much less stressed to go anywhere and to do any kind of trips. Now, the timing. So Jen and I, we have two kind of primary times that we like to get off the farm and do things, because that's when everything's the easiest to get away from. Because there's some things that are hard to get away from, even if you have a farm sitter, because you have to address it. So our normal adventure time is like after spring, early summer, like this time right now. All the animals have given birth. You know, that's one thing that's already out of the way, so we don't have to worry about any of that. And then the garden is planted, but not producing yet. So that little window after birth and then before the garden produces is a good time for us to be able to get away from the farm, because we don't have produce that needs to be canned on the counter, and we don't have to pay really close attention to our animals giving birth. So that's time number one that we do it. The second time is honestly winter. Once it comes into winter and the animals are just being bred, the garden's been put to sleep, we've had big harvest. We travel a lot in the winter, and now we don't get as many beach vacations. Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like most people only take like one beach vacation a year as it is. We might not get as many summer long trips, but in the winter we can take more like week-worthy vacations. And so that's when we have like our actual like big family vacation, is in the winter, because that's just when things on the farm are chill. Now, throughout the year, we're taking more like piggyback weekends, like extra long weekends, or what they call them, saddlebag weekends, where you get like your Friday and your Monday, and then you kind of go that way. Now, we also have Jed that's here, so I know we have it a little bit easier because we have somebody on property, but like me and him will switch weekends. So he'll kind of take care of the chores through the week and then have the weekend off, and then we'll flip that the next week and vice versa, and you see my point. That way we don't have to like interrupt someone's weekend. It's already planned, we can all schedule it around it, and it's a little bit easier just to go. I just found my daggone boot and 2 cans. What is this? So Benny, he's in the barnyard all day. And then we let him out at night because he gets to eat, and then he just kind of protects the property. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I just found your new stash, dude. So we came home yesterday. I had to bring the side-by-side home, and I couldn't find my other boot. There it is. You took my boot. It's soaked. I had to wear flip-flops today. So all that being said, I don't want you to deter from doing this kind of lifestyle because you're like, we're never going to get to go anywhere. Yes, you will. And yes, you will. You'll get to go, you'll get to do, you'll get to have fun. It's all about your farm setup, how you plan it, how you take care of it, and just finding somebody that you can trust. I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but if you're not finding them, you're probably not putting in the extra effort to find a good person because they're out there. They're out there and they're willing to help. Like I said, you pay for what you get for. I definitely highly recommend paying your farmhand that's going to be taking care of your farm while you're away because they're going to treat it better. They're going to dump waters. They're going to clean them out of the mud. They're going to put water back in it instead of just topping them off with filthy water. Small things like that. They're going to come in your return of actually paying for someone. So I hope you enjoyed our little riding video. We like sharing that stuff. Like I said, we started YouTube because we wanted to be a document for our children if they ever wanted to go back. So you're going to get family riding videos. They're gonna come, and then hopefully one day maybe our kids will watch this stuff and be like, that was an awesome childhood. But y'all, I hope you enjoyed today. We have a very busy week around here. It's like a fall, cloudy morning around here. It feels great. But we got a big week ahead. We'll share it all with you all. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. We love y'all. Until the next one, bye.